I am created from my land. I am created from my rivers. I live on this land for so long, it become part of me. This region has three cultures. The Athabascans in the Yamna Lake area, and you got the Aleuts down in Kodiak Island. Then here is Yupik. But we have one thing in common. We share our renewable resources. It makes us what we are today. A lot of things that I can talk about. I like to preserve them for the younger generations yet to come. I see a lot of change. And there's some changes I like, and there's some changes I will not like.
As a young Yupik woman living in Bristol Bay, born and raised in Bristol Bay, what is most important to me is my culture, subsistence, and protecting subsistence and my culture for my kids when I have them sometime in the future.
As a commercial sports and subsistence fisherman from Dillingham, born and raised there, and as someone who is taught by my grandma and my family, you know, I think we do have to protect our resources in the Bristol Bay region. As somebody who grew up learning from my family and learning from our ancestors' tradition to hunt and fish and gather and be part of our family, to practice our subsistence way of life, it's a very important time that we live in as shareholders. We do have to get involved, and our corporation is taking a leadership position to protect not only us and our families and our people, but also our way of life well into the future.
I have a passion for Bristol Bay and the people that reside in it, and I participate in subsistence activities, and I have a 12-year-old daughter who is also very passionate about being at fish camp, and we are big-time salmon eaters, and I am pro-salmon.
I look at my grandma every day. I eat fish every day. I know I go hunting, I go fishing. I see every single day what I'm fighting for. And it's our lives, it's our culture, it's who we are, it's who we come from. And you can't just turn your back on those things. You can't pretend like life can go on the way you want it to and the way you need it to survive as Native people if you don't fight. We don't have a choice in Bristol Bay. We're fighting for everything. We're fighting for our ancestors, everything they've worked for us. We're fighting for not only our lives, but my children's lives. Whenever my kids come, I want them to know who they are and where they come from and what that means. What does it mean to be a Yupik person? And without clean air and water and land and the things that I've learned that I can pass on to them, they're not going to know that. And so I'm lucky enough that I wake up every day and I can not only look into the people that have taught me these values into their eyes and know what I'm fighting for.
Thank you.